Hi, you're tuned in to Once a Falcon. This is the place where we celebrate the people of UT Permian Basin, alumni, faculty, staff, and even industry leaders who are pushing boundaries, lifting up communities, and proving what it means to be a Falcon.
How's it going, everybody? George Payne here, Director of Alumni Relations and Annual Giving here at UT Permian Basin, bringing you this brand new podcast called Once a Falcon, where we interview alumni in the area doing amazing things. And today I have a fantastic alumni with me, Alex Schock. Alex, how are you doing today?
I am, first off, I would like to take some time to acknowledge the atmosphere I'm in. Because I was a little bit late today, I got to experience their high quality timeout corner, which was phenomenal. It smells like pine, which gets me. I am so excited to be here. Thanks so much for taking time for me. I never thought I'd be acknowledged in this way, and so I'm deeply grateful to be here.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about you, Alex. What year did you graduate? What's your degree in? What are you doing now?
So I graduated in 2017 with a bachelor's in business management. Cool thing is that what I'm doing now is what I was doing while I was in college in a way. So my position now is I am the program director for 103.3 KISS FM right here in the Permian Basin. I have work for KISS FM. I have a radio show. I'm an on-air personality, so I get to talk with people every day from 3 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, which is really cool to be able to just have conversations with people, get people hooked up with pop culture news, talk about what's going on in the world, playing all kinds of incredible music. And then I take care of all the day-to-day activities when it comes to KISS, like stuff that goes on in the community we take part of. We do a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that. So yeah. If you hear KISS FM, most likely I'm doing a whole lot of tweaking, doing a whole lot of behind the scenes work, really just trying to make KISS what it is today. So
that's awesome to hear, Alex. Well, hey, tell us a little bit what do you think about how UTPB played a major role in developing you for that role?
So UTPB, believe it or not, is where I got into the music career that I'm working today. So what's really cool, and you were able to experience too, which is really cool. Like this is a whole throwback today. UTPB is where I really put myself out there to become a DJ. I still DJ to this day, and it's crazy that 13 years has gone by so quick.
Right.
And so I actually started attempting to become a DJ here in the Permian Basin when I was, living in the dorms, and I kind of learned how to become a businessman, how to approach my own business and become a DJ. And while I was on the soccer team at the time, I was able to get a position for ICA broadcasting, which I work at today. And that was doing a whole lot of behind the scenes work. So as the years went on, I just continued being a DJ for a lot of UTPB events. And eventually I became an on-air personality once I graduated. So it was basically UTPB. If it wasn't for attending this college and trying to put myself out there, I wouldn't have the career that I'd have today. Which was so insane for me to think of now. But that's literally the gist of it. It's like if I didn't go to this college and if I didn't give myself a try to go for my dreams, I wouldn't be living them today.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for those of you guys listening, so Alex is actually a really good friend of mine. We were in college together at one point, and we were able to celebrate a lot of different ways. We were part of a organization together, as well as collaborated a lot throughout college. And so just kind of seeing this is a great reminder for myself. And I know you've told me this before, but what drew you back to UTPB or originally to get your start here?
So that's such a great question. I was originally growing up in Denison, which is, I want to say about 6.5 hours from here. It's a border town just before you cross the border to Oklahoma. My father was interested in changing up his career a little bit, and that required us to move to Fort Stockton, where my mom originally grew up. So the plan was just to find a college that is close by, because I can be pretty family oriented, and I wanted to make the drive a little less harsh and be able to be close in case anything were to happen. I was pretty terrified of college. So funny thing is I had 3 colleges I wanted to look at. UTPB was the second, and we didn't even try a third because we were pretty satisfied with the orientation, the way that we were being treated, all the things that UTPB offered. And it just was like, this is so simple. I'm an hour away from home. I am able to go for a degree that I want to do. There's stuff here that I definitely want to do. And it seemed such a simple decision. Yeah. Like my mom and I, we were trying to find something that was not such a big college because I can have a ton of anxiety being around so many people. And when we were walking around with the orientation groups, because they were so small at the time, we were like, this is it. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you would say UTPB was your perfect fit?
Yeah, UTPB was definitely a perfect fit for me. Absolutely. I was able to make friends immediately, and it was kind of reminded me of my high school days where you were around a lot of people, but you knew them.
Right.
And so it felt like more of a small community for me.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, so that was a huge turnaround for you too, because you were part of orientation, but then you also became an orientation leader.
Yeah, so I definitely became an orientation leader with you, and that was so much fun, man. Yeah. I mean, working at UTPB was so much fun. I remember Adrian being our leader, our fearless leader. Adrian was the bomb, man. I loved her so much. I hope she's doing well. But I believe it was orientation. I was an RA for the
housing.
For the housing.
Right.
And I believe I did work in the SAC. Is it still called the SAC today?
Still called the SAC,
okay,
yeah.
Just double checking. It's been a minute. We didn't get the full tour. But yeah, worked at the SAC, had an RA job, and then during the summer was an orientation leader.
That's awesome. And out of all those 4 years or several years that you've been here, what was your most memorable moment or even most memorable faculty or staff?
I think Adrian Lodge was my...
and you name dropped her just now.
Yeah. She was literally the best, and she enabled me to be like, well, we need a DJ. You are a DJ, and we definitely want to give you a try. She allowed me to do a lot of events, and then that kind of stemmed with a bunch of other people here in the basin with special. How would I put it? It's like organizations throughout the campus were like, we would need a DJ, or hey, we saw you DJing, would you like to do this? So I think working with her allowed for open doors and allowed me to have confidence to try and go out in the community and try to become what I want to be now. So
that's awesome.
Would
you say Adrian is your most impactful person here, or did you have another?
I believe she was one of the most impactful people. I feel like that's a hard question to answer because now I have to come up with all these memories.
Top memory off of your head right now.
Top memory off my head, pool parties.
Pool parties.
Yes.
The orientation pool parties.
Orientation pool parties. So yeah, I guess I would say it's Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those. Those were a lot of fun. So for those of you listening back, it's like if you didn't get to experience these, I'm so sorry.
They were so much fun.
They were so much fun. I mean, having DJ Alex Schock as our DJ, I mean, it just took it to a whole new level. You got to experience, have fun with the incoming freshmen, got to know them a little bit, but also got to build connections. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was perfect for what we were trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
A lot of these students that came in later on, they would reach out to us after the fact. They didn't know where to do or who to contact, so they would reach out to us knowing we knew UT Permian Basin. We knew who to call, we knew who to direct them to, and so we were a friendly face around campus.
Yeah, it was really cool being an orientation leader because you would take all these kids out and show them around, and you would see people all around. You'd be like, what's up? Hey person, hey person, hey person, and they would know you. So you were kind of giving all the new freshmen or the incoming freshmen some sort of, I want to say safeguard or security like that. Hey, I'm going to be able to at least know somebody here, be able to make a friend, especially international transfers. Like, it's really hard to make friends, especially if you come from a different country and you're just trying to embrace American culture and really just try to find a friend. Like, it was so easy for everybody to at least get to know one another. And then most of the incoming freshmen who actually did become freshmen literally became friends because they all knew each other.
Right.
It was really cool to see.
It was really great. And so currently right now, do you stay connected with the university at all? Do you talk to any alumni, past friends, anybody from
Just you, my friend. I know, it's kind of weird, but yeah, I staying connected with you, and you know, if I'm ever needed for, you know, help, or just, you know, trying to be part of an alumni event or something this like as cool as this, generally just you. But in terms of anything else regarding the university, no. I still keep in touch with some of my friends that I graduated with or roomed with, or just went and saw a movie with another alumni not too long ago. So I'm definitely staying connected in some sort of way. Even if it's minuscule, I still am staying connected.
That's awesome. We love to hear that. I mean, our Falcon family are still sticking together.
Yeah, that's what we do.
But with that, I mean, what is a great piece of advice that you would give yourself at the beginning of your college year that could transfer to our current students, future students, all of the above?
There is such a thing as play, but it's just like, just know when to work, know when to play. Honestly, try to just work as much as possible, dedicate yourself, because, you know, this career path is going to be your forever thing. So just get really, really good at what you want to do. When I was trying to teach myself to DJ, I would spend literally days, nights, overnights, just trying to teach myself literally everything that I wanted to learn. I was also doing my homework. I was also taking care of projects and trying to get good grades, and I did have pretty solid grades. I think I graduated just over a 3. And so I was able to, you know, lock in, get my stuff done, and then go have some fun with people. But I think it's just get really, really good at what you want to learn about. And it doesn't have, even for all the people who are, what is that, for people who don't really know what they want to major in, starts with a U. I forgot. I completely forgot. But for those who don't even know what they want to do, just find something that you think you'd be good at, and then just learn everything about it, and just become the best that you can be about it.
Yeah, and one of the pieces he left out is also getting involved, because I know you were heavily involved at your time here at UTPB.
Yeah. And I know that there are organizations here that cater to stuff that you want to know about. And so when you get involved with these organizations, you're able to really not only just make friends, but be able to learn about the things from other people instead of, you know, learning by the book, because experience is everything. I can acknowledge that full-heartedly, that experience is such a huge part of becoming who you want to be. You got to put in the work, yes, by the book, but also outside the book, you really need to shape yourself and learn from your experiences, because that's how you get better. And also, if you're learning with an organization, you're actually learning with people who want to learn the same thing. So not only do you make friends, but you all learn together, and then you all get better, and then you all become really good at what you want to do, and you have some friends to celebrate with. So it's a win-win for everybody.
That's awesome to hear. Thank you, Alex. Well, here's the last part of this interview, and we're going to go a lightning round. It's just going to be straight questions about your time here, and it's nothing too crazy.
I will do my best.
We're just going to do this so that our listeners can get to know you a little bit better. Sure. All right. So between one or the other, dorm life or commuter life?
Dorm life.
Dorm life here on campus?
Yeah, that's all I know. That's really all I know is dorm life.
And what was your favorite hangout spot on campus?
It was either the SAC or in my own dorm. I just liked being around all my peers. And then the SAC, there was always something to do with my peers as well. So ping pong, I'll catch you at the tables.
There you go. Mm-hmm. And what was your favorite study snack?
Study snack, golden Oreos.
You heard it here first, golden Oreos.
Solid.
Did you have a favorite class on campus?
Favorite class on campus? That is a great question. I think it was a communication class. I cannot remember the teacher, but I think it was like a business/communication class. Had a lot to do with running a business, and also, I cannot remember for the life of me. He was an incredible guy.
Was it Verli?
No, I think it was like more of a business class than it was communication. Okay. Verli was great at what he did. Crane, Michael Crane, rest in peace. He was a phenomenal teacher. And then there was another gentleman. He had like 50, like over 50 Bible quotes in his office. He was very devout Christian, but also really good at business and being a business manager. His class was actually really good too.
That's good. I mean, it's still a memorable class if you can remember.
It really was.
And so, last thing, if you were to give UTPB one word to describe it, what would it be?
Life-changing. Sorry, I got to use a dash. I got to cheat a little bit. Yeah, it was life-changing.
There we
for
go.
Me. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for listening in. Again, my name is George Payan, and this has been Once a Falcon.